What's good with y'all, boys, girls, they, thems, whatever you is? We're back with the quick slice and his sarcastic ass. Today we're still talking about that fucking man child. But this time he scared the fucking bricks out of her. Can't cuss and say crazy shit. So you feel me? Let's see what they talking about, man.
Joe, you just asked me the same question like 4 times.
No, why are you crying?
Joe
Because
knows
you've
this.
asked me the same question 4 times, and you're freaking me out.
You freaked out?
I don't know about you, but it always warms my heart to see a new couple in love. Madison and Joe are finally ready to take their relationship to the next level. Divorce. Ever since their first conversation in the pods, they talked about how they wanted their divorce to be really special. The problem is, Joey seems to be fulfilling this promise a little bit too well. They're not even married yet. It's pretty wild to be causing your fiance to have a complete breakdown on the second night you spend together. Joe wasn't in love with her and he needed a way out, so he thought to himself, you know, she can't be in love with me if she literally can't understand anything I'm saying for the rest of our lives. And from this point forward, Joey vowed to never speak a coherent sentence again for the rest of his relationship with Madison. Anyway, before I continue, if you didn't notice, my video from the other day got blocked, so that's really cool. That's a lot of fun. That's why I posted it, actually, is for it to get blocked just 2 days later. I don't know why this happens and why it seems to be so random. I guess they don't want you to see the 0.02% of the show that I played. Unfortunately, there's really nothing I can do about this, so if you'd like to see the video still, it'll be available on Patreon. I'll put a link in the description and a pinned comment. This is also why it's been so much fun to post over there, because I don't have to worry about this at all, so thank you so much for everybody who's willing to support the channel there. Even if you join as a free... Sorry, enough of that. Let's get on with the video. When we last left off, all the couples were hanging out together, and Joe decided to go full court jester mode. You never go full court jester mode. It's a classic mistake. So he ended up bowing his head in embarrassment and shame and wandered back to their room alone. He passive-aggressively insisted that Madison stay and hang out with everyone, so she came back to the room a few hours later when he was sleeping. However, interrupting Joey's nap
Need me one like that, just saying.
time proved to be a fatal error for their relationship.
Obviously, I'm not gonna be like this nigga, but like, you feel me? That's like a given.
No, Jesus Christ.
That nigga was not asleep.
Oh, yeah.
So
He was
freaked
not
out.
asleep.
Hey, how are you feeling?
So at first I'm thinking, okay, well maybe he just had a crazy dream and he needs to wake up a little bit. Not everyone handles being woken up in the middle of the night well, especially when you're in an unfamiliar place with somebody that you just met recently. But then he goes on to act this way for like the next 30 minutes. I can understand that he might be annoyed at her for waking him up like that, but that definitely does not explain his behavior. Either way, this is a far cry from how he was treating her and talking to her when they were in the pods. Now I think she touches his back or something and her hands are really cold, so he gets freaked out by that. And I just feel like there's a polite way to tell her that you don't want her doing that. I mean, it's not like it's a random person that just wandered in and started touching you. She is your fiance who's going to share a bed with you after all, which in this case I guess is a random person that's coming into the room and touching him.
Whoa, what are you
It's my hand.
all fucking dressed up nicely. Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
What?
What the fuck does that even
You're
mean?
ready. Jim.
What? I just came back from the pool party.
Seriously?
So when she informs Joe that she just got back from the pool party, he is in pure disbelief. The gears are turning in his head as he tries to figure out what's going on. He's thinking, wait a minute, if she
No, the gears are grinding in his head, trying to turn.
was at the pool party and now she's here, she must have walked from the pool party to here. And if it's dark out now, but it wasn't earlier and I went to sleep, that means I time traveled. If I'm in the future now, that means this Madison is not the version of Madison that I knew, so I can't trust a word that she says. Would Madison really tell me she just got back from the pool party? I doubt it. Does that sound like something Madison would say?
Are you okay?
Yeah, no.
You're like freaking me out a little bit.
No, I didn't know you were still there.
You told me to stay there, so I stayed, and now I'm back checking on you.
They are so in love. This is classic Joe and Madison right here. I totally ship them. They have the best banter, like soulmates, honestly. Joe is always like, what? Yeah, no, yeah, no. And Madison's like, huh? What? That's the Joe and Madison we've all come to love. They clearly built a strong foundation in the pods. So now Joe rolls over and lays there staring at the wall like,
This is an insane freeze frame of this nigga. Like, bro, look overly gone, man.
like a zombie, no doubt reminiscing about the times that he could talk to Madison through a wall. But you gotta let go of the past, Joe. Those days are long gone. She's right in front of you now. You have to interact with her. I know, it's so horrible, such a difficult task, interacting with your fiance that you said you loved and would commit to. Wow. So now Madison gets Joe some water to replenish his health, and she pours it into the cap and gives it to him like he's some kind of baby possum. Meanwhile, it's dark in there, so she keeps walking around bumping into stuff, so I guess Joe is not going to be her seeing eye person, at least not for tonight. He's all tuckered out, you know, he had a long day. He had a long day of auditioning to be the court jester for the next season of Love is Blind. They need somebody to entertain them in those rooms, because it's boring whenever they're not in the pods. Imagine next season they all go to the men's quarters, and Joe is just standing there in his full jester attire, ready to go, juggling.
You're kind of being like incoherent.
Madison, are you okay?
Yeah. Joe, can you please just drink some water?
What do you mean I'm being incoherent?
What do you mean I'm being incoherent?
Yeah, this nigga is like, he's coming to grips with the fact that he's here right now. That's what this sounds like.
Putting aside the fact that Joe has been incoherent this entire time, it's hilarious to hear him say that as he buries his head in a pillow. It's not exactly the best look in the world to have to be babysat by your fiance the second night that you're together. Also, I know he partied a little bit too hard, but that definitely does not explain his behavior either. It seems like he's realizing the situation he's in now and he doesn't know how to get out of it, so he's kind of panicking and just acting crazy because he doesn't know what else to do. So now he asks Madison again where she was and what she was doing, and she starts to get really freaked out because she's told him multiple times.
I feel like I probably took a nap, but what were you doing?
I was at the pool party. I just told Joe, you just asked me the same question like 4 times.
Why are you paying?
Wait,
Why is she scared? Just, man, it's all good, man. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. I'm a. At this point, you just gotta let this nigga be, cause he's clearly fucking tripping. And then, you feel me, just go, you know, lay down with him afterwards if you really want to. Lay in your own bed, whatever. You gotta let this nigga sleep this dumbness off. Come on, man.
wait a minute, Madison. I asked you that 4 times already, so that's not enough. You want me to ask you more? Is that what you're saying? Madison, are you okay? Because you're acting weird. What if they both just started going back and forth? Like, you're freaking me out. No, you're freaking me out. You're acting weird. No, you're acting weird. You just keep repeating that. The energy in this entire part is so bizarre, I don't even know where to begin. It must be pretty jarring, though, to now realize that the person in your bed is clearly not the person that they made themselves out to be.
Joe, you could have asked me 4 times where I've been.
Oh yeah, where were you, by the way?
Be freaked out. That's what
Oh, this
Okay, so
nigga's
now he
different.
actually is saying that she's being weird. So they're just accusing each other of being weird at this point, which is kind of weird. It's becoming clear that these two are probably not going to end up together if it starts this way. I don't know why Joe can't say anything to just reassure her or calm her down. Like, is it that difficult? If he's just kind of tired and spaced out, then why doesn't he just tell her that and say it's a miscommunication and he didn't mean to freak her out? And if you don't want her to touch your back or wake you up, then you have to communicate that with your words. So anyway, now Joe lays there and stares at the ceiling, and Madison walks into the other room to cry. And it was at this point
What the fuck is she crying for? She's just confused. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. I promise you. That nigga's just in a drunken stupor from being woken up suddenly. Woken up, I don't think he was asleep for real, but actually, the way he's acting, he probably was asleep. And his brain, the cogs, is struggling to formulate an idea of what's going on. Them bitches is grinding. And she's gonna cry that this nigga's having a fucking blonde retard moment after being drunk and sleeping. Come on, man. This can't be real. What did the producers say to her behind the scenes to make her cry? Yeah. I don't even know, because I'm not an evil person, like, or you feel me? Like, come on.
finally realized, you know what? Love is blind. I'm convinced now. So Madison complains about it being too dark, and I'm not sure why she doesn't turn the lights on. Like, who cares if Joe's in bed? So she bumps into a cactus, and she's like, it's so dark in here. I just ran into a cactus. It's almost like she wants to test if Joe will help her, but clearly he's kind of busy right now. But then Joe gets up and goes into the bathroom and starts muttering to himself, and she's like, are you talking to me, or what are you doing? And then Joe's like, oh, Madison, I didn't see you there. Where were you? Was there some kind of pool party I missed? Madison, are you okay? Because you're acting really weird. Why is your leg stuck to that cactus?
No, it's just fine. It's just fine.
Are you talking to me?
Holy shit, I didn't know you were there, Madison. So yeah, I don't know what to say there, actually. Joe is just talking to him.
That was so fucking. Leave this nigga with his thoughts, man. Let him tweak out, man.
It did not
Come
sound
on.
like he was trying to tell her anything. I don't even know what he was saying. And you can tell now that she is genuinely distressed because she's like, who is this guy that I'm with? Who did I decide to get engaged to? I can't believe this is happening. I thought I did everything right. I went on a Netflix show. I talked to this guy for 2 days. What else
Wow.
is there to do? If the
2
pods
whole
don't work
days.
out, then what will? At this point, I might as well give up on love. Just like Big Ed did that one time. And then that other time. And then that other time.
Are you talking to me?
Sorry, I just woke up. I was taking a nap.
Joe, we know. You told us. She hears him talking to himself, so she's like, are you talking to me? And he's like, geez, relax. I just woke up. God, what do you want me? I took a nap. Okay, but are you talking to me or what are you doing? It's so weird. I would be creeped out if I was her because he doesn't address anything she says. He never answers her questions. It's almost like he's having a conversation with somebody else entirely. He also doesn't seem to care at all how she's feeling or that he freaked her out. I don't think he takes it seriously.
Are you mad at me?
No, Joe, stop. I came in and I checked on you. I was like, hey, like, you okay?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh my, why are you so dressed? Where have you been?
Yeah, I'm waking up.
Ugh, God, they love talking about the same thing over and over again. How many times do they need to restate this? Joe keeps saying he just woke up, and he's like, have you ever woken up before? But how long does it take you to wake up, man? I can understand being confused for a couple minutes or something, but this goes on and on. And it also feels like the more she tries to figure out what's going on, the less sense it makes, so you might as well just leave it alone for now. You're not going to get anything from this guy. He also seems very annoyed by her at times, which this seems pretty soon for that to be happening. I saw a few people saying that she reminded them of Chelsea, but I really don't agree with that. We never
I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't watch this shit, man.
even get a chance to see if she would be like Chelsea because of how Joe is.
I don't know if you've ever woke up before. Like, I'm
Huh?
waking up. And I'm asking questions. And
I love how concerned she looks when he says that. Like, wait, is this what he does every
Is this bitch? I'm sorry. Is this fine young lady a little slow? He was also drunk before he woke up too. Like, obviously nothing he says or does is going to make sense. He was drunk and he woke up. And his brain, like, he woke up early. It wasn't natural. You woke him up. Bro was probably in fight or flight mode, fighting for his fucking life with this lady in front of him. Drink some water. Are you okay? Drink some water. Like, come on, man.
single time he wakes up? Because the way he's talking about it makes it sound as though this is just his normal process of waking up. Every day he has to relearn that he's on planet Earth. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this video. I'm sorry to cut it so short and
Nah, you're good, man. You got a whole 2
abruptly,
minutes.
but I'm not even sure if this is going to remain on YouTube. Hopefully it does. I know a lot of you guys want longer videos, and I would love to.
Well, I guess he's gonna do fucking. Can you even see that? Oh yeah, you kind of can. Well, I guess he's gonna do like Jersey Shore. He's asking whatever. Hope you enjoyed watching that as much as I did, and like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one, man. Y'all take it easy.